So, this coworker, he acts like a female, okay? Like he screams and yells to get what he wants. And most people cave in because they're afraid of confrontation. Me, I have no problem with confrontation. The way I grew up, my mom in my face screaming and yelling, and I was finally able to stand up to that. So as a grown man, none of this shit scares me, okay? It's weird because, like, when I this is gonna get sideways really quick. Like, when a man does that, all right, it reminds me of a female that wants to be hate fucked. All right, they're loud, they're obnoxious, they push your buttons until you get so mad you just grab them by the fucking throat. You hate fuck them, and then both of you have that release and everything and it's that. So that's what this guy's doing. Like, he pushes buttons and pushes buttons, and it's like, do you want me to hate fuck you? Like, it's so weird. Okay, it's weird because, like, this guy's turning me on. Not really. But my defense against him when he yells and shit is that it is. I go, damn, baby girl. Oof. Oof. Like, and in the hopes, in the idea that, like, bro, like, stop. You know what I mean? But he keeps doing it. Like, so maybe he really does try to, like, you know, maybe he really is trying to fuck. But it probably not. Okay. And I think he just does it to as a power move. Like I said, a lot of people are afraid of confrontation, so he's the squeaky wheel, gets the grease, he's the loudest, and gets what he wants. Stir waters to catch fish, right? Because that's exactly what's going on. Like, the morning shift of serving, everyone was cool, everyone's on the same page, good vibes, everything's cool, like, good shit. He comes in, all the energy changed, okay? So, he knows what he's doing. I know he knows what he's doing. He's not stupid by any stretch of the imagination. He's smart. But I try to make it seem like he's turning me on. But then he keeps doing it anyway. Like, at first, okay, so, like, we were walking by each other, and, like, neither one of us would, you know, move out of the way, so he goes, "Don't fucking touch me." And I went, "What's wrong, baby girl?" And he goes, "What?" I was like, I walk up to him, and I go, "What's wrong, baby girl?" And he goes, "You're a faggot." He's like, "You probably take it up the ass every night." I just started smiling. Like, because in my head, I'm like, what the fuck do I care what this guy thinks? He's a little bitch. Like, no other human walk around with a penis is doing what he's doing. And I'm not saying that no other guys don't do it, but, like, most guys don't do it. I know I don't do that shit. I know plenty of dudes that don't be doing that shit. That's a female move. And I respect, like the art of seduction right here. Look, you think I'm wrong, you think I'm lying, I'm just making some shit up in my head. It's even in here. Like, one of the first things they talk about in this book is that's how females attain power. Because men are generally bigger and stronger, you know what I mean? But this guy, he's tall. He's about as tall as I am, maybe a little taller, but he's fucking a rail, right? Like, if you go into fucking, like, porn search, right? And you type in twink, this motherfucker will show up, alright? Like, so, I haven't even really roasted him yet. I haven't really gone in large, like, I'm trying to keep the peace. I do try to keep to myself. Like, I truly believe there's value in not trying to agitate things or, like, play into things. So, that first day that shit happened, but then yesterday, like I said, the energy, I just try to ignore him. I do. But, like, sometimes you can't just do that. Sometimes you have to be proactive. So, I said, what do I do? Well, he kept going up to someone and fucking, and then he would get fucking confidence to be able to fucking take these little jabs at me. So I was like, what if I get mad? Like, I interpreted it as, oh, he's flirting with me. So I go to the bartender. I forget exactly what I said, but I was like, oh man, you think I got a shot? He's like, what? I was like, I don't know. I think he's flirting with me. You think I got an in? And he goes, shut the fuck up, dude. It's like that. You know what I mean? Like, I know damn well, and he knew damn well. So he's like, and it did. It worked for a minute, right? It threw dude off his game. You could tell he was drained, right? Like, I got him. But then, and let me just say, I've also tried this a few other times, and it's backfired pretty bad, right? And to where I had to fucking, yeah. So it's not like 100% like fucking that's my go-to move, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like I said, it's definitely it's backfired, then put me on my heels a few times. So, but so yeah, so that dude's like, dude, shut the fuck up. I was like, I don't know, man. Got me feeling pretty good. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just lost in my thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. Like, he keeps wanting to inject himself into my brain. You know what I mean? Like, so I just keep trying to make it seem like he's flirting with me. Well, then, I don't know it sounds so funny. I guess this is where I'm podcasting, like, or just talking, whatever. So anyway, like, so then the end of the shift, like, I'm worn down. All right, whatever. Well, then this dude just fucking goes to the fucking manager, and I'm standing right there, and it's like, I'm like, bro, calm down. Like, I was like, why are you so gassed up? Like, and like, just nothing. I don't like. I really think it's just how this dude ticks. Like, there's no two ways about it. Like, he thinks that's just how he solved things. I really don't think he can help it. Is that my fucking problem? It's not. Okay? Not in the fucking slightest. Like, he's a grown man, 18 or older. You're a grown fucking man by fucking society standards. So fucking act like it. But you're acting like a bitch. Literally. Not literally. But like, you're acting like a female. When you're a man, when you should have different ways to go about things. That's excusable when it comes to females. 100%, and I even like it. I encourage it. Yeah, baby, walk all over me in that way. And then I dominate her physically, and then, see, it's a give and take, right? Yin and yang. But what this dude's doing is just trying to fucking weaponize that, because that's all he has. Fuck that, dude. No, you could have respect, and then it could be back and forth, and then everything could be cool. And I don't know, I might have started it. It's possible. I think I mentioned that somewhere. He might just be jealous or envy, whatever the fucking reason. Okay, the point is that sometimes shit just kicks up, shit gets stirred up, and it's just an accident, but like you got to be able to hit that reset button. And I think this is in society as a large can fucking soak this shit up. But like, whoa, hey, I think one of us took it too far. Whatever. Hey, let's hit the reset button, come back down, and see where we're at. Okay. And he just wouldn't allow it to happen. I was like, hey, bro, can we speak? You know, cool things down, communicate. No, fuck you. I mean, it's been like that for fucking what, 2 weeks now? There's just no talking them down. So what do you do with that? You can't do anything with that. So like if you fucking accidentally like, you know, step on his shoelace or whatever, scuff his shoe, whatever the fuck it, how minor or major or whatever it is. Like if you're not able to then like cool down and be like, all right, what's the issue here? Let's communicate. What do you do with that? You know? So after exercising that and thinking about that, that's why I just felt like it's necessary to like psychological fucking warfare. You know, there's fucking nothing else. Because I'm not going to sit there and let him fucking railroad me. Like, that's not a fucking option. Like, Like, I will continuously and unapologetically stand up for myself. Without question. I don't give a fuck. Jesus Christ himself can come down in physical form, tell me, Nick, you can't do that. And I'm going to be like, man, I'm going to do it anyway. Like, forget about it. Like, that's because that's how we're wired. Right? Like, no. Like, as a man, like, you could fucking, like, that's what it's about. That's what one of your abilities should be, to be able to cool down and have a conversation and fucking work through shit. Okay? With a female, yeah, it's different. That's why y'all hate fuck. You know, like that's what that's for. It's the cool down. And everyone knows it. Watch, go get mad. That's why like fucking makeup sex is so great. You know, that's why fucking like that makes sense. That's fine. If you can't talk a woman down, or you know, or if they're not able to talk, that's fine. But they have a fucking way to be able to do that. But whereas this dude, well, obviously I'm not gonna fuck him, okay? But then I can't fucking talk to him either. And those are like the only two ways like you can get someone to cool, or well, the third is fucking okay. So the third is what? Cave into him and let him walk all over me. This second is fucking hate fucking, and then the first is communication. So obviously I can't communicate with him. Well, can't hate fuck him or fuck him, whatever. So the only option left is fucking to roll over, and I'm not then, and I won't let that happen. So I'd rather hate fuck him before I let him roll over me. You know what I mean? Like if that's what it takes for fucking shit to simmer down. That's the only thing that makes sense. Like, dude, that's fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's crazy. And other people are picking up on it too. It's not like it's just me. Other people know it too. I waited for them to say something first, because like I've made the mistake of like saying it first, and then people will take that and go fucking run with it. But like, you know, one thing that I've different, I don't know if it's just a regional thing like Texas or whatever, but like down here, like people aren't like, you can tell they're hesitant to say something to me, but they did, and I fucking value that so much. They're like, hey man, so and so's got a little attitude lately, and I'm like, you noticed that too, huh? I was like, yeah, good riddance, they're gone. Because at that time we thought dude was gone, but he ended up coming back. So what do you do? You know, what do you do? I don't. Does anyone else have any opinions? I'm open to them. I'll listen. I'll try to put them in practice, or I'll apply them. See if they work in practice, you know? But like, my experience, my 33 years, nah, that's how it goes. You know, there's, and I don't know. What else could there be? You know, it's a total power move. It's like I said, I keep pulling out this book, but it's Robert Greene. You know, stir waters to catch fish. That's what he's doing. Like, it works. Like, I recognize that it works. I know what he's doing. But I guess I'm trying to, like, point out to dude is like, bro, I'm onto you. Like, I see what you're doing. And I'm pushing back. And he must know this. Well, I know he knows it because he's like, he acknowledged that fucking, he's like, yo, well, I'm going anyway, so you'll be running shit in no time. So it's like, he knows I'm no dummy. But so it's just, it's a power struggle. What it is, right? And I just refuse to roll. I can't. Not like that. Like, I can be respectful when we communicate because I think that's the higher form of human intelligence. Like, that's what separates us from fucking monkeys. If we were out in fucking the wild, right? And one monkey, the monkey just, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Well, then a lot of fucking monkeys can be the most dominant and shit, right? Well, we're fucking humans. So, the loudest fucking human, most dominant. I'm not giving it to you that easy. We're too evolved for that shit, man. We're too evolved. Correction. I'm too evolved. At the very least. At the very least. So, yeah, I won't buy into that shit. Fuck that, dude. You're gonna fucking... Of course, fighting. That's the fourth. But we know damn well that shit doesn't fly anywhere in our fucking society nowadays. But I'm game. Time and place. Set the conditions. Let's agree to them. Let's do it. That would be the fourth. But I can't tell you how many times like I fucking like, all right, let's go. And fucking go do it. And people are like, oh, well, this is your last warning. Or whatever the fuck they say. It's like, motherfucker, I didn't come over here for a warning. I came over here to fucking handle this shit. And so we can have some kind of semblance. And fucking balance shit out. That's what I came over here for. Win or lose, I don't give a fuck. But like, what I want is peace. Or some kind of understanding. Some kind of respect. From the, you know, that we can operate off of. And fucking 97% of the time, people are just talking about it. They don't actually want to put it into action. That's what makes me cool. Because I actually will back the shit up. Lot of fucking scrappy dudes out there. I'm like, fuck it. Like, let's go. I'm not even that good at fighting. My thumb still hurts. Oh, shit. See, that's why I hate lying. I hate lying.